Go.
I'm here with Keith Middlebrook. Keith, everyone wants to know who you are and what you do. Explain to the fans out there.
Okay. I'm registered and licensed and trademarked The Real Iron Man. Why? Because I design all these companies. As an example, I take credit scores to 850. I get business lines of credit. I funded films, TV, movie shows, clothing, fashion, restaurants, construction, car lots. There's nothing I haven't funded. And so
Can you fund a strip club for me?
Yes, I can.
See,
Yes,
awesome.
Yes, I can. Okay, I'm going to take his credit score to 840, 850. We'll get about $2.5 million. Is that enough to get it going?
That's perfect.
Okay. When you secure the building, he's going to get the girl.
Love it.
He's going to get the girls. He's going to have a different girlfriend again. So I've invented a show called Gym Talk, where we have these great conversations about real things going on in the world right now. As an example, reverse aging technology, which is hormone therapy. Some people call it steroids, or if you call it hormone therapy, what that does is allows you to have more nutrient absorption and protein synthesis, meaning the good cells fighting the bad, they're going to win every day. The good cells are going to win every day.
But today, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about what?
When I first called this guy, 2004, 2005, I called him to save the $2.5 million, the $6 million home in Encino. However, he said, Keith, this fucking dude, Alex Rodriguez, fucked my wife. I said, are you serious? He goes, yeah, I'm serious. I said, are you sure? He goes, yeah, I'm fucking sure. And so, this was a real conversation when we first met. Real conversation. And then you were telling me with A-Rod, he was inside your home when he was 16, 17, you were training him.
He was 17 years old. I remember the first time I took him under my wing. He was in my 5,000 square foot gym in my house. He saw Jessica, my wife at the time, and the only thing that came out of his mouth was he saw her and he went, to quote, oh my God, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. His tongue, jaw just hit the ground. And then I went, holy shit, what the hell's going on? Well, I find out later on, of course, that he was with my wife at the time and had sex with her. The reason why I find out is because my ex, which became my ex-wife, she told me. She admitted to it. So that's how I found out.
Right, so you trained this guy from the beginning when he was 17.
He used to be a great kid, and I don't know what's happened to him. He's changed a lot.
I know, but at the time when you were training him, you were the greatest #1 in the world with the biggest major league contract in history at $53 million. #1 in history was training him inside of his own home. So you would think there would be some kind of loyalty there.
There wasn't. No loyalty there whatsoever.
Do you understand my point?
I understand.
I mean, that's... And then he takes this training, Alex Rodriguez takes this training.
Well, not only did he have sex with my wife, but I introduced him to a well-known PED dealer and put him together with A-Rod, and that's where he got his PEDs from at the same time.
His what for?
Performance-enhancing drugs,
okay.
PED, steroids.
Okay.
Steroids are the layman terms. Steroids.
I just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah.
So what kind of career did Alex Rodriguez have?
One of the best in the world, hit over 600 home runs.
Okay.
I don't know how many World Series, championship, MVPs, batting title. He was an incredible athlete.
However, due to the fact that you trained him when he was starting out in the beginning, not too many 17 years old had Jose Canseco.
Well, I took him under my wing, I helped him out, and I thought, at that point, that's what the older, veteran players who come 10 years older do. We take the younger players under our wings, we help them out, we train them, we show them the ropes, and we educate them a little bit, and hopefully set them on their way and have great careers.
And so I would think that you working with him one-on-one when he's 17, training inside of the 5,000 square foot gym in the Encino house, one-on-one, hand-on-hand, walking him through everything, I think that had a major impact on his career. Am I right or wrong?
Well, you hope so. You hope it makes him more comfortable. You hope it gives him an edge and an advantage. And hopefully it worked out for him, which obviously it did.
Well, here's an example. If I want to go boxing lessons, I want Floyd Mayweather 50 now. Comparatively speaking, he has the #1 pro ball player in history training him inside of his own house. That's the same comparison right there, no different.
Same comparison. So what's going on with Mayweather?
Okay.
Is he going to fight again?
Okay, we're going to book this and come right back to it. Okay, so we had this discussion back in August. Conor McGregor versus Mayweather. And so now I've set up a fight at $1 billion, and it's pay-per-view at $2.99 a ticket. We had this discussion here.
Nobody's paying that.
Wait. They are paying that. They are paying that because when people...
Nobody wants to see an MMA fight.
When people watch a Mayweather fight, it's an event like the Super Bowl. There's not one person drinking a beer. It's an event with 30 to 80 people in the room, chips and dip, alcohol flowing. It's a major, huge situation. So we've already tracked the numbers on
Listen, I'll fight McGregor, MMA style. And what we get? A penny, and he can have the rest.
Okay, well, back to this real quick. Well, I'm glad he's bringing this up. This is going to come to a different conversation. Okay, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is the exact same height, 6'5".
We're 6'4". We're exactly the same height.
Okay, 6'4", 270. You're both exact. It's the perfect matchup. No shit. So we're ranging there right
Except he's 10 years younger than I am.
Will you take the fight?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Well, you get a $40 million in first and second.
I fought Hung Man Choi. Hung Man Choi's 7'2", 400. Okay. Dwayne Johnson's a little guy compared to Hung Man Choi.
Okay, so you have no fear of getting in the ring?
Absolutely not. I'm probably going to lose, but I have no fear.
Wait. How could you say that?
Because Dwayne Johnson's much younger. I'm better looking, of course, but he's much younger than I am. He's got a wrestling background. You know what? You never know. I have a martial arts background. I may beat him.
Okay, but he's done exhibition WWE.
Right.
He's done real life kick your fucking ass in the octagon. He hasn't experienced that yet. Right. So I hate to build up and just give you the opportunity because you have no experience compared to you do.
That's true. I have martial arts experience.
However, there's a young lady. Her name is Caroline. She has stage 4 cancer. She's getting her bone marrow done for Carolina Strong in St. Jude's Hospital. After you get paid your $250,000 going to proceeds going to charity, you would get inside the octagon with Dwayne Johnson The Rock.
Absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Back to this real quick.
And by the way, make it happen before I get too old. I'm going to be 54 in 2 months. Make it happen before I turn 55, okay?
Okay, I'm going to give him an injection of my new reverse aging technology corporation. He's going to get an injection and wait to see what he looks like in 4 months. I'm going to reverse age. He's going to get leaner, harder, stronger, and actually younger.
Bigger, faster, stronger,
Bigger, faster, yeah, exactly. Okay, if that's possible. Okay, now, there's a shot of Viagra, too.
Well, why not? Do it all.
Okay, now back to this. In the octagon, it's going to be $1 billion because Floyd's going into the realm of the Conor McGregor UFC MMA.
Nobody wants to see something where they know the outcome already.
Okay, well, no, Floyd Mayweather.
We knew the outcome that Mayweather was going to destroy McConnor. Matter of fact, he carried him for how many rounds, tapped him on the shoulder, said, "Oh, here we go," and then abused him. Okay. The same is going to happen in reverse this time.
Well, okay, now, Floyd's the king of defense. Number one.
He has no martial arts experience, no jiu-jitsu, nothing.
Okay, his right hook is 600 pounds.
You can't use it if you're on your back.
One second. It's 600 pounds
Have
PSI.
you ever seen a tortoise on his back? That's what Mayweather's gonna look like, a goddamn tortoise laying on his back.
You mean like Roy Raging Juice?
Yeah, he's gonna be on his back and do shit.
Okay, he's 600 pounds PSI in his right hook. That's pounds per square inch. You have 3 times the speed of an eyelash. And this time there's no padding. It's gonna be his knuckle, leather, and if he hits the forehead temple of McGregor's head, that's it. So he has super speed.
I'll give you that.
Now, he's also the king of defense. Now, the challenge for McGregor is to get him to the mat.
But what are the rules? The problem. Under what rules?
MMA.
All MMA rules.
Straight up.
McGregor's gonna kill him.
Okay, don't forget he's quoting this, giving Floyd no chance. Even though
Not
Floyd,
if he gets him on the ground, no way.
Okay, I'm also the lead on the Mayweather money team because I create the money. Now back to this rule. There's people that pay $1,000 to see Floyd get killed inside of an octagon by Conor McGregor. Okay, now back to this real quick. Floyd's been training MMA now for almost 5 months. I'm not even supposed to tell you that. He's been in the octagon.
Yeah, we didn't hear it.
But that's a fact. That's a fact. So he's about 80% right now. With his fist, he's 100. So if he gets hold of his forehead, it's the game over situation. The problem with Conor McGregor is he's going to have to try and get Floyd to the mat. The king of defense. You've heard Floyd say, "Hey, It's defense that wins fights.
It's defense with your hands, not with your legs. He's gonna take him down, swooping, getting on him, take him down. It's gonna be over.
So
If he gets him down, is it over or not?
If he gets him down
on the ground, it's gonna be over. You know it, and I know it. It takes years upon years to learn proper jiu-jitsu.
and this guy's you're like a master of King or what?
I've done martial arts, and I'm telling you, it takes forever to master jiu-jitsu.
Okay, well, here's what Floyd likes about it. Is the money that I've set up.
The money, that's what he likes about it. The money.
Okay, now if Floyd gets in for $1 billion, is there a loss?
Absolutely not.
So if he does lose, he's still 50-0.
It's a win-win for both of them. They're both getting paid a lot of money.
Well, Conor McGregor's a little upset because his case is about 200.
Poor guy.
So he's like,
200
what?
million.
He goes, I get 200 million, he gets $1 billion.
I'll fight Jaws for 100 million. I'll literally get into water with a great right and fight his ass for $1 million.
Well, we're gonna start off with I'm gonna try and get you $1 million like Wayne Johnson. The 250 right now would be good, right?
Yeah, but before I get too old, okay? In the next year or so.
Have you seen Dwayne? He's got like gray hair.
He's like 38, 39. He's
No, he's not. He's like 46.
No way. I'm 10 years older exactly than Dwayne Johnson.
He's probably 43.
No.
You're 53, 43.
Probably 43 at the most. At the most. At the most.
But here's the point.
Maybe 42.
Here's the point. It's a perfect physical matchup. It's the perfect physical matchup.
It's all about the money. Do it.
Okay, now, I'm just asking you back this real quick. Alex Rodriguez, is he in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No.
Not yet. Eventually, I think he will be. Eventually, everyone that qualifies by numbers that use PEDs will be in the Hall of Fame. The Michael Montoyers, the Sammy Sosa, the Palmeros, the Clemens, the Bonds, all those will be in the Hall of Fame.
I completely agree.
I agree. Just time.
So,
guys, I told you, there are already guys who use PEDs that MLB knows about in the Hall of Fame already. And some just got inducted recently, and more will get inducted in the next few years. I told you that.
okay, what you guys take is really nominal almost compared to zero. Like
Compared to what, bodybuilders?
Wait, 1,000 a month?
Yeah,
It's
compared to
literally,
bodybuilders,
it's literally nothing when your body's at almost 400 to 600 a month anyway.
Yeah.
So the numbers that you're talking is almost ridiculous. Do you remember I talked about
Yeah,
that?
it was just to maintain our strength during the whole year. Really.
It's more like the polish on the cards. If you look at the training, if you look at the nutrition, if you look at the diet, that's what you go through to be the champion. You can't give that to.
There's a lot. People think you just inject yourself with PEDs and you become Superman.
Right, it doesn't work.
There's so much training, there's so much nutrition, there's so much sacrifice behind it. It's crazy.
Right. You know,
So many hours.
it's only acceptable if you're Captain America. Then it's acceptable.
But if you're Captain America, basically a guy who tried to get into the armed forces, he was so little and skinny he couldn't get in. Then this scientist says, okay, we're gonna inject you with this liquid, put you in a canister, and then he comes out fucking built and 6'4" and 250 pounds. Only if you're Captain America are you allowed to use PEDs, I guess.
And inspire children.
Yeah, and inspire children. Yeah. What a joke.
Which is going to be part of the Marvel story too.
Yeah.
And by the way, I have to defend this online on why I say your top 10. Let me define this right now. You weren't just a hitter and home run king. He was also stolen bases. So when you see Jay-Z's restaurant that says 40-40, he should be paying licensing fees to Jose.
I should have licensed it.
Because
I should have done right then.
Because without you, it didn't even exist. So that's part two. Then number three, he was the number one league fielder 3 times. Number one. So it was fielding, it was stolen bases, it was hitting, it was home runs. That's why, you fucking morons, he's top 10. Because it just wasn't 1 or 2 categories. You see, the shit I gotta freaking hear.
Yeah.
As if like he compared you to I'm not gonna say any names because they're all great athletes, but they had they had some great home runs. But what did they have with stolen bases? What did they have with fieldings? He was the league leader 3 fucking times in history. That's hard to beat right there. Plus, when he put you on the team, it inspired the entire fucking team to a whole different level. And that's why, you fucking assholes online, he's top 10. I'm challenged not to say top 3. Because you can't find another.
Don't go that far. Don't go top 3. I was just a very good entertainer.
Okay, I'll come. Well, but you need
Calm
that.
down. You're getting steroid rage. Calm down. Calm down.
Well,
Your fans are going to think you're losing your mind and steroid rage and all that shit.
well, my fans love me because I tell the truth. So, because you need the entertainment, because when you spend what to go to on the ticket to the game,
Like a couple $100 for the family.
couple
Well,
hundred.
today it's more. I'm talking about back then. This
Now,
is the 80s and 90s when I played. Now, 500.
Well, and the money's comparative. The money's, you know, what I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, so you're looking back then it was $400 to $500 because you had to, you know, just get a
I
beer.
don't know about that much, but today
Well,
it's 45.
wait, hot dogs, popcorn, get the tickets, get the
Parking.
parking, go through all that shit for a family of
Want
four.
to buy some hats or some hats?
So, well, that's without that stuff. I mean, has you through the rest of that. You're looking at $600-800. They even said it.
That's amazing.
They want to see the ball knocked out of the damn park because they got to work their ass off every day. It's a bonus. Okay, now there's some other people.
Cut.
Yeah, probably.
I would just. Walters wants to know: are you still as strong?
What's that?
Walters asked: are you still as strong?
Yeah, I'm seeing it stronger.
Even stronger? Nice.
Tell them it's good to hear from them. Did you just text it?
Yeah.
Jose, I was watching this on the media. You were wrongfully terminated from NBC because of a word, because what they claimed to be sexual harassment, which wasn't. They just didn't like the word when women molest you. It was the wrong word, molest. Now I've been with this guy at bars in LA, in Vegas, in restaurants, and women literally throw their panties at this guy, wanting to fuck this dude. No shit. And he turns them down because he's got a girlfriend. So they think when he mentions this term, they claim that it's sexual harassment when they don't even know him. That's not what his point was. First of all, I think we're wrong for terminating. What do you think?
Well, here's what really happened. I was promoting the show Renegades, which people heard about in Vegas, which it was 3 athletes. It was myself, Terrell, and Jim McMahon. And we basically talked about, past history stories and stuff like that. And then we go into a Q&A session. So I was promoting the actual show, which of course in Vegas, it's a very edgy and very rough. What I really said was, I thought it was a funny joke, but it turned out to be a bad joke. I said, well, one of these women kind of saying we were wrong because when I used to walk around in baseball, I would get molested all the time. I would get grabbed and groped all the time. So, I tweeted that, and when NBC got a hold of it, everyone got a hold of it. Basically, just didn't re-sign me. They terminated from being an analyst for the Oakland A's, and I think it was just the time frame that was very bad. It was a very sensitive subject matter at the time, and I definitely paid the price for it. But it wasn't meant in any way, shape, or form to hurt anybody. It was meant basically as a joke to promote a show called Renegades, and it definitely backfired on me. That's what really happened.
Well, it happened at a time, and this is what really happened. Bill O'Reilly lost a sex harassment lawsuit to a woman, I'm not going to name her name. He lost to $32.5 million to this woman. She won $32.5 million. Now, 5 days from that win, then Harvey Weinstein's lit up like a Christmas tree because he's another billionaire. So he gets a massive. When this guy Harvey Weinstein, you want to talk about the best films you ever seen with your family? It's Pulp Fiction, Good Will Hunting, Forrest Gump. This guy, when you watch the Oscars, 85% of the people were there because they asked him for a job. And this is the guy they claim had sexual harassment and they sued him, even though in 37 and a half years there wasn't one phone call or complaint to a sheriff, a police department, management, a studio. No one ever complained. But Bill O'Reilly just lost $32.5 million. And that lit it up because the attorney said, let's go over there after the guys with money. Now, if it's a kid on a bicycle, or you've looked at me a certain way, you've touched me, and the attorney would go, well, he doesn't have any money. We're not going to sue him. So waste of time. However, Marshall Falk, Kevin Spacey, Jonathan McNabb, we can sit here and name the slew of 300 and 400 people. Notice they're all financially well-to-do because the attorney said there's some money behind it.
Yeah, of course. That happens all the time.
So this happened during the wake of that. And
Like I
that
said,
kind
it was extremely bad timing for me to promote a show that we were doing, and the subject matter was so sensitive. I meant it as a joke, but it got completely taken out of context, and I paid the price because NBC did not rehire me to do openings and a little job.
Wait, we're inside the Wynn nightclub. You literally turned down 300 women.
There are 300, but he's exaggerating. Maybe 3.
Okay, from the time, from the valet to the front door, he's turning down these hot chicks going, why aren't we tapping this? Because he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's not really about that. It's about, us as men, sometimes we walk around and girls grab us. Girls grab our butts, they grab our arms, grab our shoulders, and we don't go suing women everywhere, of course we don't. But in the reverse, I kind of said it as a bad joke. Like, what are they complaining about? I've been groped all the time and I never sue or complain.
That's my point.
But it was just a bad joke.
Wait, in a social media society today where everything is sold with sex. You go to a basketball game, there's little cheerleader panties. We're talking about lipstick, hair, nails, ass, tits,
Plastic
films,
surgery,
movies, magazines, everything is sold with sex. We haven't even started with online Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, websites.
Are you on
Tinder.
Tinder?
So, in a sexual-driven society, it's completely hypocritical. And this little hashtag #MeToo lasted in Hollywood for about 3 days because Hollywood is built and made on sex.